All right, so today's gonna be a little bit different. We're heading down to the river, and I've done the spring trout shows before. The difference today is we're gonna try to avoid using bait. I don't wanna see how many ways or if we can catch them using nothing but artificials. This should be interesting. Someone's got one on there.
Smolt.
Oh, a little smolt action. What's going on, Chris?
Oh, not too much.
Oh, it looks like the river's a little higher than the last time we fished here, isn't it?
It's very high. Yep.
All right, well.
Got some good color happening here, and
Yeah.
yeah, it should be good today.
Got a couple already this morning?
Yeah, I got two and lost one, and
yeah,
it's going to be should be good.
All
Even
right.
as the day gets on, the water's going to clean up a little bit more, and yeah, we should crank a few.
All right, I'm gonna try some alternative methods this morning, boy. So one thing that's really important when you're using a float is to have it properly weighted. The last thing you want is really for your float to be too up or too low in the water. So that painted line is kind of your target. You want your float to be sitting in the water about that deep. That'll make it perfectly buoyant, but also sensitive, so when a fish hits it, it's not gonna take a lot of pressure to pull it under. Another tip you wanna think about is not using split shot that have the removable tabs, because they're gonna cause spin. So the other thing I like to do is make sure that your shot goes in order from bigger to smaller as you go down your line. That's gonna make sure you have a natural flow in the water. It's gonna present your bait a lot better. It's also gonna balance your float. So big to small on your shot, and do not use the ones with the tabs. Do not buy removable shot for trout fishing. Bead in a row bag.
That will definitely work.
There you go. Nice, Chris. Way up in the run, too. Oh, male.
Yep.
What pound leader you got here?
4.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I never changed up.
Gave him a face full of mud.
Beauty. Look at that one. I actually saw that fish bite.
Really?
I honestly, yeah.
He came up and ate it?
He came up and ate that thing.
Nice.
That was awesome. I just saw it fall down, and I just seen the silver like that.
Wow.
That was incredible. Wow.
That's a good looking clean fish, Chris. Nice
Yep.
female. You added that worm, bud.
Yeah, I just added the worm for a bit of color and stuff. Give him a little bit of a buffet.
One thing you don't want to underestimate is the size of your hook and the pound test of your leader. These trout have incredible eyesight. Now, when you got water conditions like we have here, it's a little bit dirtier. You can get away with 6 pound test, possibly 8. When it comes to hooks, being organized and understanding what you need, I at biggest will use a 12, oftentimes 14, and when things get gin clear, I'll drop down to a size 16 hook. And when you talk about hook styles, sedge is my preferred style. I like that little bent in eye, just a little small hook. And the reason I like it like that is because the hookup percentage is really good. So if you're drifting roe bags or worms, you can have an excellent hookup percentage. And that's that little small sedge right there. Very, very tiny. So Next time you go out, make sure you got the right size hooks. If you don't, you're gonna go all day without getting bit. Trout have incredible eyesight, and you better not forget that. All right, sometimes you need to change things up, but one of the biggest tips I can possibly give you is have leader. Hold on, let me see where my leader is. This stuff, right here. Sometimes having a bunch of different leader pound tests is critical to being successful on the river. Anytime you're gonna go there, I make sure I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 pound test fluorocarbon leader. We're not looking for mono, it'll work, but fluorocarbon has more abrasion resistance, has less stretch, it's virtually invisible to the fish. You wanna get bit? Have a variety of fluorocarbon pound tests. The clearer the water, the thinner, lighter pound test you use. The more dirty, the heavier you can get away with. Today's dirty. I'm going 8. See if we can get bit. All right, color. Yep. Got him.
There you go. Nice. In the back seam, eh?
Yep. Another good one, Chris. Another good one.
There we go. Oh, look at that thing go, eh? That's a beauty. Wow. That's a nice one.
Oh, come on. Stay in the pool. Play nice. It's like they want to be on camera today.
They do. Fish it right there.
Starting to get that greeny blue back in its back already.
Yeah, wanting to get back out to the lake.
You know, within a couple weeks of after the spawn is incredibly stressful for these fish, but after a couple weeks, they start to recover, and they're going to recover up in the river here. They're going to start to get aggressive, start to feed, and then head right back to the lake.
That's awesome, buddy.
I think this one's going to wet you, bud.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to hurt me now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Aha!
That fish is almost all recovered.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the green on that, eh?
Yeah. Have a set of pliers ready. Get that fish back in the water. Take good care of them, and you're going to be able to catch them again one day. Try that again. And usually if there's no rain, Chris, it clears up by the afternoon.
Oh yeah, this clears up fast. Yeah. There we go.
Got it.
There we go. Oh, that's a nice one.
That's a good one.
That's a nice one.
Right here. Old stick. That's a good one, dude.
Yep.
Nice female. That was on that backside seam.
Yeah.
This thing's run me around the pool twice already.
You got your exercise for the day.
Almost got myself a bath while I was at it.
Like that, eh, when they shake their head?
Oh yeah.
Thrashing.
He's a smart one.
Oh, almost. Full contact steelhead. Might be able to pull them up here.
Get her back up maybe, Chris?
If not, we'll get her here.
Yeah. Nice one.
Sometimes in river fishing, things go wrong. This is one of those times. But what impresses me most is that Chris never lets go of the fish. That's a win in my books.
I tripped back trying to get it. We got it.
Gorgeous steelhead in unexpected conditions. You really can't complain. Despite wanting to catch them on artificials, it's clear that roe is tough to beat when the water clarity is down.